Today on DC News Now.
Loud, loud, loud boom, and it ringing kept going.
A home destroyed by an early morning fire in Fairfax. We'll tell you what we know. And grab the jacket. Cooler temps to start the week. Meteorologist Scott Sumner tracking the forecast. Also, cherry blossoms hitting peak bloom. What you need to know ahead of the floral festival painting the town pink. And summer savings alert. Top ways to cut costs on your kids' clothes. We're stretching your dollar. Also, it's March Madness for teams in the DMV. We'll tell you which schools are going dancing.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. Crews are on the scene of a house fire in Fairfax County, Virginia this afternoon. It broke out just before 4 this morning. DC News Now's Haley Milan is in the Wakefield area of Annandale. Haley, how are things looking now?
Hey, Mark, yeah, you can see firefighters still behind me here from Fairfax Fire and Rescue. They're still working inside the house. Actually, firefighters are geared up going through the main level. Now, Ann Fitzhugh Drive here behind me is mostly closed off, so neighbors are walking by with their pets to check out what happened. Now, let's take a look at the roof of the house. You can see the extent of the damage. Flames were going through the roof on both sides of the home. Now, fortunately, you can see these branches and trees pretty much directly above the house, but it wasn't windy or dry enough for those branches to catch fire, which is very much a good thing. Now, the call came in this morning, just around 3:45 a.m. Someone called reporting a home on fire here on Ann Fitzhugh, and that people in the area heard what sounded like an explosion. Take a listen to what one neighbor tells DC News Now.
So we were sleeping and a loud boom, loud, loud, loud boom, and it ringing kept going. And my first thought was, is it Amtrak or two trains colliding? What could that be? And it wouldn't stop. So we woke up and my husband looked out our window and he said it was a big fire. So we looked out and the house was just ablaze.
It must have been loud, I'll tell you, because so many neighbors have come by since we've been here this morning saying the exact same thing. A loud boom woke them up. We're still working to confirm what exactly happened here in Annandale and what the cause of that sound was that so many heard. No reported injuries, but again, crews still on the scene here working to learn the cause of the fire. We'll be here throughout the afternoon getting you more information. From Fairfax County, Haley Milan, DC News Now.
All right, Haley, thank you. Meteorologist Scott Sumner joins us with the latest check on the forecast. Scott, partly sunny, partly cloudy. It depends on who you talk to. Right. But breezy, that we can agree on.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to stay that way here, Mark, not just today, but going into your Tuesday and even into Wednesday as well. So you have to deal with the breezes, the winds out there right now. Let's take a live look and show you what we have with our live camera. Looking west towards Roslyn this hour. We're sitting at 49 degrees. It's saying mostly cloudy, but I am seeing some rays of sunshine, as you are too, from this live camera here. So it's not completely overcast at this point in time. We'll have a break in that cloud coverage from time and again throughout the day. So I'll call it maybe variably cloudy. That kind of covers all bases. And as you can see here, current wind gusts up to 24 miles an hour right now in DC. Leesburg, that same number. Winchester and Frederick at mid-20s here at 25 miles an hour. And Martinsburg topping off at 30 miles an hour. So those winds that we have today will relax a little bit tonight, but it'll still be breezy tonight, and it will continue to be breezy over the next couple of days. Here's another look at our neighbors up to the north. You can see Old Glory here flapping in the wind on the dual highway in Hagerstown, although we're seeing, like we are in D.C., a mixture of sun and clouds as our satellite radar shows across the viewing area. Now, with that being said, we widen out our view a little bit. You can see there are some snow showers across portions of the Ohio Valley as well as the Great Lakes states. Those snow showers, for the most part, will stay up in where they are. However, some of them may creep down, most likely will creep in towards the Allegheny Front region, and that is going to create a few snow showers for you guys. And wind gusts, as you see, will be continuing throughout the next 24 hours. Back to you, Mark.
We're happy so we can see them before I pop.
Well, they're finally here, and people are ready. After watching stage by stage all last week, the cherry blossoms are now at peak bloom. And they came into full bloom Sunday after a week earlier than predicted. It's earliest they bloom Since 2004, the iconic Yoshino cherry trees were gifted to D.C. from Japan back in 1912 to symbolize friendship between the two nations. Well, ever since, those famous white and pink blooms are the first sign of spring here in the nation's capital, drawing thousands and thousands of visitors from across the country and the world to take in the beauty of the flowers and partake in the annual Cherry Blossom Festival.
We thought we'd beat the crowd, and that is not the case.
They're beautiful.
This is actually our first time. We just moved to the city.
We've been looking forward to it since we moved in July.
This year, the Cherry Blossom Festival kicks off Wednesday, March 20th. We knew this afternoon the family of a 17-year-old shot and killed by U.S. Park Police last year are calling for justice 1 year after the shooting. March 18, 2023, U.S. Park Police officers found Delaney O. Martin asleep in a car along Baker Street in Northeast D.C. Body camera footage showed that one officer climbing inside the car when Martin woke up and drove away. It ended after the officer shot Martin 6 times. The car crashed into a house along 36th Street, a few blocks from where the situation started. The Department of Justice opened a civil rights investigation into the shooting. His family stood outside the Justice Department this afternoon demanding justice and answers from officials.
I'm here today to call for answers. It's been 1 year. No answers, no charges. We are not giving up.
DC News Now's Dave Laval will have more coming up on DC News Now at 4. Students filing a lawsuit against the University of Maryland will meet in court today. It alleges the school's investigation into Greek life was unlawful. Earlier this month, UMD placed restrictions on 32 Greek life organizations after starting an investigation on misconduct. Well, last week, the school lifted restrictions placed on fraternities and sororities. However, there are 5 fraternities that remain under investigation. The school said in a statement they found evidence suggesting involvement in hazing and other incidents. School says it's planning new ways to report hazing and improve communication with Greek life. Well, starting today, if you skip out on paying your Metro fare, it could cost you a lot more than just money. DC News Now's weekend anchor Tosin Fakile has more on what you can expect.
Metro is cracking down harder now because of a new provision in the newly signed Secure DC crime bill. The legislation requires anyone stopped for fare evasion to provide their true name and address. If they don't, they get fined or arrested. WMATA says before the provision in the Secure DC bill, transit officers could only ask fare evaders to leave the station or go back and pay. So how did we even get here? Well, Metro says it started cracking down on fare evasion in 2022. And in 2022, WMATA says fare revenues contributed $213 million to fund Metro operations. And the transportation body estimated over $40 million in revenue loss in fiscal year 2022 because of fare evasions. Now, the loss of revenue, they say, impacts things like service and maintenance. The new crackdown applies to D.C. In Maryland and Virginia, skipping fares already carries a $100 fine. Now, also under the new D.C. law that is tougher on fare evasion, the new law also increases the penalty for assaulting bus and rail operators or Metro employees. In the studio, I'm Tosin Fakile. Back to you.
Thanks to Tosin. Well, today is the last full day of the first round of drug-free zones in the district. The zones expired 8 a.m. Tuesday. D.C. police reinstated the zones last Thursday as part of the Secure D.C. bill. The ACLU and people living in D.C. have raised concerns that zones disproportionately target communities of color.
Is, a bill for all, or is this a bill to target a certain type of demographic of the city? It's really sad to think that, what was once, a safe haven for so many people has, just became a breeding ground for, new buildings that will essentially just eradicate so much culture.
Well, the law allows police to declare any public area up to 1,000 square feet a drug-free zone for up to 5 days. Well, plenty of parents are looking towards the summer months, and some tell us how they're saving cash on their kids' wardrobes. Consumer reporter and weekend anchor Ben Dennis is stretching your dollar with how to save in-store and online.
This This week's warm-up may have some of us wishing for the spring and summer months. That will get here in due time. But right now, parents namely can start saving, building their kids' wardrobes if they're price checking. Off the rack, into the closet. Families have chances to save cash when shopping around.
I'll search for things.
Michaela Bortles' hunt for her kids' clothes dips into several spots, including thrift stores like Goodwill here in Arlington.
Say Goodwill, Old Navy, and H&M are my go-to kids' clothes.
There's widespread opportunity to thrift for clothes here at home. Take Prince George's County, for example. Goodwill, 2nd Avenue thrift stores noted here on this map. According to Value Penguin, the average household spends $120 a month on clothes, $45 for women and girls, $27 for men and boys, $26 for shoes.
If I know what I'm looking for, I'll just search for it on Amazon. I do return things. I actually think I have the most success shopping online.
And Goodwill sells secondhand products online, shipping directly to consumers. Saving even more cash? Shop out of season. Visit the clearance rack and download browser extensions to price check retailers online. And if you are downloading those browser extensions, take note of the fine print in your browser settings. You can opt out of certain cookies, that data that's collected there. Meantime, community clothing, drives, and swaps, they're often listed on social media. In the newsroom, Ben Dennis, back to you.
All right, Ben, thank you. Well, people have a chance to win $645 million tonight in the Powerball drawing. The odds winning the grand prize is about 1 in 293 million, but you have to play to win. Now, if you miss out on tonight's drawing, you have another chance tomorrow night to win the Mega Millions jackpot. That's an estimated prize, $875 million.